Saunders Supply has a gross income of $145,000 and total deductions of $63,000. Find the federal corporate income tax. So you can see that I've written the federal corporate income tax equation right here. Federal corporate income tax is equal to base tax plus tax rate multiplied by the taxable income minus over. And I'll explain what over means in just a moment. So let's investigate this equation. We ask ourselves, what can we fill in and what do we still need to find? Do I know the base tax? Do I know the tax rate? Do I know the taxable income? Do I know the amount over? So right away, it jumps out to me that I don't know the taxable income. I do know the gross income and I know the deductions, but I'm going to have to calculate taxable income. So taxable income is equal to your annual gross income minus your deductions. So I can quickly calculate this. I know that my gross income is equal to $145,000. So I'm going to take $145,000 and I'm going to subtract it from my total deduction of $63,000. Okay, so $145,000 minus $63,000 gives me a total taxable income of $82,000. So I'm ready to plug that into my federal corporate income tax equation. So let's take a look at that federal corporate income tax, FCI tax, and fill in what we're able to. All right, let's take a look at the base tax. How will we calculate base tax? Well, if we are, and this is where the table comes in, if your taxable income is over 0, but not over 50,000, you tax 15%. If it's over 50 but not over 75, it's 7,500 plus 25%, and so on. So since our taxable income is 82,000, I find the range that suits this. So 82,000 is over 75,000, but not over 100,000. So that means my base tax is going to be 13,750. So I write 13,750, and I'm going to add that to the tax rate. I'm going to add that to the tax rate, which is also told to me on that same line. It's 34%. So I write that as a decimal. I'm going to multiply that tax rate by my taxable income, which we already found to be 82,000. And I'm going to subtract off the amount over. So in this case, that means the amount over the lower end of the limit. So our tax is $13,750 plus 34% of however much our income is over $75,000. Again, since our taxable income is $82,000, which is over 75 but not over 100, our taxable income is $13,750 plus 34% of the amount we've exceeded 75,000. So to calculate that, I'll write 70,000 right here. All right, so 82,000 minus 75,000 is 7,000. So we're going to take our base tax of 13,750, and then we're going to calculate 34% of 7,000, and we'll take that number and combine it with that base tax for a total federal corporate income tax of $16,130. So notice that although I did have this equation written out, you could have also kind of surmised as to what this equation was by just simply referring to the table, okay? So again, the table will tell you the bracket, your lower limit, your upper limit, and then it will describe the tax. It'll give you a base rate, which is the dollar amount, and a percentage. You take whatever percentage is specified of the amount over the lower limit.